Tate gallops, misses the layup. And then Brooks came flying in there and knocking down and fouling LeBron James.
After the last couple of days with the Warriors game and then the Rockets game and then last night's game that the Lakers played, LeBron, this right here, all three of these games is the reason why, especially the last two, is the reason why LeBron should be nowhere close to the GOAT conversation. When I hear people say, or see people say he's the GOAT, it sends cringe moments over my body. Because we have seen this guy's body of work. In the last 10 years, probably even going back to 2011, there's just been plenty examples of why this guy is not the GOAT. Now, I say he's been out the GOAT conversation since 2011 finals. You just don't get locked up by J.J. Barea and Deshaun Stevenson. You just don't score 17.8 points a game in the NBA Finals. I said plenty of times before, you didn't see Kobe do that in his second finals matchup, which would have been the 76ers. Kobe averaged around 26, 27 points a game. Jordan, same thing, even more. That's called not showing up. And GOATs, or people who consider themselves to be GOAT, at least show up to their rise to the occasion. And then, like I said, there's been plenty of different examples during the last 13 years now. And then they say this man can play in the 80s and 90s. Now, when I saw on Monday night, when they played the Houston Rockets, this man flopping all over the floor, crying to the refs, letting Dillon Brooks get to his head. Jordan ain't gonna let that happen. He ain't gonna let nobody call Dillon Brooks get into his head. He's gonna find a way to bust Dillon Brooks' ass and shut his ass up. And then last night, they get their ass bust by the lonely Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks, people. The Atlanta Hawks. All 5 starters last night for the Hawks were in double figures. While LeBron's only scored 20. But he's 39. I hear that excuse all the time. But when he does have a fabulous game, that age is thrown out, or they do throw that age in there and start bragging about it. Ladies and gentlemen, jurors of the court, come to realize, which we already realized already, this man is a fraud. He should be nowhere close to the GOAT conversation anymore. Everything that you see before you from LeBron James is propped up media hype and balloon inflated numbers to make it look good. Being the NBA's leading the NBA's all-time scoring list does not make this man the GOAT. That is fraud-like activity, fraudulent. What we do to fraudulent type behavior in people, throw them away. We throw them away. Man, I wish this man could retire for the greater good of the NBA. If we want to see the NBA repair and heal, first step is for him to go bye-bye. The next step, Adam Silver. But that ain't going to happen till 2030. The NBA is trash water right now. The lack of defense, This inflated scoring. It's disgusting. I think they said college women's basketball, or women's college basketball had higher ratings than the NBA in the last week and a half or so. We all know the NFL is beating the crap out of the NBA in ratings, regardless of rigged stuff going on in the NFL. But NBA try to raise these games and it's failing. I'm giving a team 43 free throws so they can prop up this guy. Try to drag this guy into the playoffs for the last 2 years now. Giving this man in-season tournament trophy to make him look greater. So his fans can say, that's why he better than Kobe and Kobe and Jordan. He got an in-season tournament. They don't. Stupid stuff like that. There's only a few players that should be part of the GOAT conversation. People ridicule saying Kobe should be part of that. Nah, he should be. We already know Jordan is the GOAT. Probably to 98% of fans and casuals. I know people say that Wilt should be in there. Wilt should be in there before LeBron and KD. I know people are concerned. I know my dad has said that Kareem should be the GOAT because he was a winner on all levels of basketball. Bird should be in it as well. Magic, he should be in it. Even Hakeem should be in it. I never want to hear, but I know I'm going to hear it plenty of times, but there should be a rule that says LeBron James should not be considered in the GOAT conversation. Nope, I don't want to hear it no more. Crying all over the floor, cursing at the refs because Dylan Brooks tapped you on your nose, booped you on your nose. Talk about your nose bleeding, but I don't see no blood. You overacting ass, balding ass, slew-footed, crying ass, Negro. Try not to curse too much. But anyways, he's a fraud. Case closed.
Excuse me, and it's now overtime. LeBron James so upset. Regulation is over. We go to the 5-minute OT.